Joe, just a couple of thoughts. The Western Legacy had a special award just for you today. It's one that may never be repeated. It's an inaugural award. Just some thoughts as you reflect on it.
Well, Arnie, first of all, it was a total surprise. George Brookman, who was a great guy and really an old friend of mine, he kind of conned me a little bit on this one. He phoned me about 2 weeks ago and he said, Joe, we're having a Western Heritage luncheon on the 3rd of October. He said, I'd like you to be there. And I was having trouble with my throat at that time, which I still am. I said, George, I really don't feel too good. I said, I've got what I thought at the time was laryngitis, and I said, I feel like hell. He kind of leaned on me a little. He said, well, come on down. He said, we're not going to hold you for very long. He said, it's just a quick luncheon, and you can get up and say goodbye to the crowd or something, or you don't even have to do anything. So I said, well, I'll see how I come along, George. So in the meantime, I had a couple more phone calls from some nice people at the Stampede. Joe, are you coming to that luncheon? And I said, well, I'm not too sure. Well, you should be there. The light kind of went on. I kind of twigged to something was happening, and so I said, well, I will make a point of being there. So even as late as yesterday afternoon, I had another call. Joe, are you going to be there? So now I knew that I better put on my best suit, and I forgot to put on my white hat. But it was such an honor. It's the first time, as you mentioned, Arnie, that the award has been presented. And, all the other contributions that the Stampede have made to me in the last month, this was the last thing I expected. I thought they've done everything they possibly can do. But here I am, and I'm a holder of the first award of this kind, and I'm ever so grateful to the Calgary Stampede and the opportunity I had to be part of their show for 45 years.
You talked about the last month, but it's been really a roller coaster ride for you the last 6 months, the decision to make this past July the last year, and then to go through that, and I think you'll always remember the moment on stage on the Sunday night.
Well, that too, Arnie, you've hit it right on the head. It was a roller coaster ride, and a lot of it was really emotional. And I think the emotional part of it got to me too, and probably contributed to this little throat problem that I've got. But you're right about the last night. To be able to get up there on the stage, and the grandstand was packed, and the fact that I could have my family up there with me, and it was really an opportunity for me to say goodbye to the fans, and that's what I wanted to do.
I'd like to take this opportunity to publicly thank you for all that you've contributed to where I am today as well. The days that we spent together doing Centennial hockey, doing sportscasts when you were on the road with the team, sitting at the eye in the sky in the press box, learning with Lauren Ball and Iris Glass what Chuckwagon racing was all about. Joe Carbury, you've been a great mentor for me, and I thank you.
Arnie, you have indeed been a part of my life, my sports life, and I can assure you I enjoyed every minute of being with you.